It is the 25th of June 2014 and this is the 11th development vlog for Glo Breaker version 2. And this is actually the development vlog for the development day of 24th of June 2014. Just finished a few minutes ago doing the work. So yeah, today, or technically yesterday, what I was doing was literally just implementing the level select. Still not completely done, but it is getting there. Let's just run it on the Mac so you can see. Also implemented this screen. I did say before that there's something that we're keeping secret. I can reveal it right now. I don't know if you can tell by looking at this screen because it's not finished yet. We're going to have two worlds, like there will be world 1 and world 2. The buttons have not been done yet, so as of now we're just using some existing buttons. So just placeholders. And the original 25 levels will be in world 1. Then we'll have another new 25 levels which will be within world 2. And what we've done is just implement this world system. So this is technically world 1. We have a swiping function. At the moment all the levels are unlocked, but they will be locked when you download the game. And yeah, we implemented this menu system instead of having a 5x5 grid which we've had in the previous versions, which was like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, so all 25 levels on one screen, which looked a little cluttered. On like an iPad it looked okay. I think that looked quite good on an iPad. But on something like an iPhone, especially the 4, there wasn't a lot of real estate left. It just, even though you didn't need the real estate, it just looked too cluttered. Whereas this is quite a general norm, so people are used to it. But it allows us to have that extra freedom. So what we're going to do is have a little button down here that'll switch back to main menu, or maybe in the corner. That's usually a norm as well. Maybe here or on the top, we're going to have a little dot system that will specify what page you're on, because at the moment you don't know. If I'm looking at this and I don't know that there's pages, then I might not swipe. Plus, also, how do I know how many pages there are? Obviously, you can say simply, you can just swipe, and swipe, and there's only 5 pages. But with the dot system, it will visually tell you and show you how many pages there are and what page you are on currently. So that will be implemented as well. Again, we don't have the dots done yet, so we will probably just put some sort of placeholder, maybe just these up here, maybe a little smaller, but we will implement the code so we can just literally swap over the images and we should be good to go. Yeah, so just implementing this menu system, so when you swipe it, instead of it just jumping straight away, it has performed a little action, and over a period of 0.1 seconds it just switches to the correct page, and you can't go off as well because it just switches to either the first page or the last page. Tomorrow, or later on today when I wake up, what I'm going to be doing is adding an animation, so when you swipe, instead of it just going to it, you'll sort of do like a bounce animation. I'll see if I can replicate it. So when it does this, you'll sort of do something like that. You'll look a lot better using the built-in animation system. We'll also add the level locking, the dots, and the main menu button. And if we get that done, and that's done within a reasonable amount of time, we'll start looking into maybe World 2 and lives. So let's just show you the code for this. So let's just, yeah, we started doing the level select scene, and on the level select scene we added quite a few new stuff. We added a go to game scene button, which is called every time one of those buttons are clicked, and I'll show you how we did it. So you only need one function to go to the game scene, but you passing in a different parameter for the different levels. So we got next page, previous. Actually, we can remove this because I was really just going to have buttons in the bottom left and right to be able to switch between pages, but this seemed a lot better, so we put our effort into implementing that. So we got the touch functions, we got the original touch position, so this helps us actually swipe the page or pages, pan the pages as we are moving our finger on the screen. And we got the total number of pages, the current page we're on is touch down, and the initial touch position and the current touch position. So let's just show you the level select scene.cpp. Okay, at the top we created a world number global variable, and that will be passed in when we create the game scene. And here we're just setting up some of the items, and here is where some of the magic happens. This is where we create the array of menu items, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each page of 5 pages. So the I in this for loop is the pages, and these are the different menu items, and we just came up with these values to dynamically position them on any sort of device, so which seems to work on an iPad Air, an iPad, an iPhone 5 and an X7 and the Mac as well. So we tried it on quite a few devices and it seems to be okay. And what we do is set the tag. We just do a little a calculation here to determine what level it is. Then we set that tag, and when we go down a second, go to game scene, we pass in the world number, which is passed in before. We also pass in the tag from the menu item, so that's how we know which level button has been clicked. And down here we just create the menu, just initialize the touch positions to 0. Initially not really necessary, but it's just a habit of mine that I've always been told, just make sure you initialize all your variables. Here set up the touch methods, implemented the touch methods, just put a space there, and just got the positions here. Untouch moves, just getting the updated positions, and in the untouch ended we just check in which direction swipe, spelled which wrong, in which direction swipe has occurred, so whether it's right or left. Then we just check in that direction, is there any more pages left? If so, then we minus current or add to current page, and we just move to that particular section. So yeah, in here we'll be actually adding the animation so it sort of bounces in and looks a little better. And that's it really for today. That's what we did. So let's just show you again. So we just implemented this, and tomorrow will be the dots, the menu button that will always stay there regardless of where I'm swiping or not. So that will be a separate menu with its own menu items that will go back to the main menu. We'll also be adding the action in so it looks even better. We'll look into the lives and maybe World 2 as well. So that's what we did today. If you have any questions, feel free to message us at support@sonarsystem.co.uk. The email will be in the description. You can comment on this video or just directly message us via YouTube. Whatever you feel comfortable with is a-okay. And as usual, thank you for watching and hope you have a nice day.